Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnana-timilandasyam Gyananjana Shalakayam Chaksun Militam Yehnam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manubhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swaya Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadam Tikam Vandeham Shiguro Shiyuta Padakamalam Shigurun Vaishnavamscha Shilupam Sagajatam Sagana Lagunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Lada Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Golangi Hiladi Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devik Pranamami Hari Priye Ancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhya eva cha patitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pleshdaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Sarasvate Devim Goravani Plachaline Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dishatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shvasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Haribo. Nice singing, Prabhu. Great, Prabhu. Haribo.
Vaishla Prabhupada. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narotamam Devim Sarasvatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Shrinvatam Swakata Krishnam Punyashravana Kirtanam Vijantastoya Bhadrani Vidunuchi Sulichatam Nashtaprayeshvabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavachutamashloke Bhakti Vavati Naishtikim. Before reciting this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead, Narayana, unto Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Shri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is... Can you scroll down a little, bro? I know by heart French, but English is a little difficult. Who is the Paramatma Supersoul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee, who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Kantala Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Hari
Can I
Hari
read
Bol.
the first? Can I read the first one, Prabhus?
Gaura Shakti Prabhu.
Oh, he wants to read. Okay.
Yes, you can read.
Who, Prabhu?
You can read, Prabhu.
Oh, I thought you said Gaura Shakti Prabhu wants to read. Okay, Prabhu.
I just thanked him for giving
for singing nice
Yes.
bhajans, and yes, Prabhu. Haribo. And Gaura Shakti Prabhu, can you please, if if possible, can you please send me your display picture? Very beautiful.
Oh, yes, Prabhu, I will. No problem.
Yes, Prabhu. And don't forget Adi Jakshai Prabhu, Haribo.
Yeah, I didn't forget. It's just I
Yes,
need to find the right quotes, and then I will share
okay.
with you.
Yes, but when I understand you're busy, Haribo. Okay, Prachetasa Uchu Namo Namaha Klesha Vinasha Anaya Nirupito Daraguna Vayaya Manova Chovega Puro Javaya Saravaksha Margait Agatad Havane Namaha. Synonyms: Prachetasa. Prachetasa Uchu. The Prachetas said, can you go down, Prabhu? Namaha obeisances. Namaha obeisances. Okay, Klesha, material distress. Vinasha Naya. Unto one who destroys. Nirupita. Settled. Udara. Oh, it's gone again. Magnanimous. Guna, qualities. Avaya, whose name? Manaha, of the mind. Vacha, of speech. Vega, the speed. Pura, before. Javaya, whose speed. Sarava, aksha, of all all of all material senses. Margai, by the paths. Agata, not perceivable. Adavane, whose cause. Namaha, we offer our respect. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The Pracheta spoke as follows: Dear Lord, you relieve all kinds of material distress. Your magnanimous, transcendental qualities and holy name are all auspicious. This conclusion is already settled. You can go faster than the speed of mind and words. You cannot be perceived by material senses. We therefore offer you respectful obeisances again and again. So the Prachetas are praying to the Lord, no, Prabhu? Semi Prabhu, or anybody who knows.
The Lord in his 8-armed form.
Okay, Prabhu. In his how many?
8 arms.
Or 8 arms.
Yes.
Okay, Prabhu. Purport. The word nirupita, meaning concluded, is very significant in this verse. No one has to conduct research work to find God or make progress in spiritual knowledge. Everything is conclusively there in the Vedas. Therefore, the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Hirde Sani Vishto Mataha Smriti Jnanam Apohanam Cha Vedascha Sarve Aham Eva Vidyo Vedanta Krit Veda Vid Eva Chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta. I am the knower of the Vedas. Bhagavad Gita 15.15. Understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the process of the Vedas is perfect and conclusive. The Vedas states, Ata Sri Krishna Namadi Na Bhaveti Grayam Indriyai. The transcendental names form qualities, paraphernalia, and pastimes. Oh, when you scrolled, I just lost my place. Okay, pastimes of the Lord. Okay, qualities, paraphernalia, and pastimes of the Lord cannot be understood by or blunt material senses. Sevan mukhe hi jivadau svayam evas spurati adaha. When a devotee engages in services favorably in devotional service, the Lord, through his causeless mercy, reveals himself to the devotee. This is the conclusive Vedic process. The Vedas also indicate that simply by chanting the holy names of the Lord, one can, without a doubt, become spiritually advanced. We cannot approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the speed of mind or words. We cannot approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the speed of mind or words. But if we stick to devotional service, we can easily and quickly approach him. In other words, the Supreme Lord is attracted by devotional service, and he can approach us more swiftly than we can approach him with our mental speculation. The Lord has stated that he is beyond the range of mental speculation and the speed of thought, yet he can be approached easily by his causeless mercy. Can go down, Prabhu. Thus, only by his causeless mercy can he be attained. Other methods will not be effective. Text 23. Jnana, karma. Shudaya Shantaya Namaha Swanishtaya Manasi Apratam Vilasadva Yaya Namo Jagat Stana Layo Dayeshu Krihitamaya Guna Vigrahaya. Synonyms: Shudaya, unto the adulterated. Shantaya, unto the most peaceful. Namaha, we offer our obeisances. Swanishtaya, by being situated in one's position. Manasi, in the mind. Artam, without any meaning. Vilasat, appearing. Vayaya, in whom the dual world. Namaha, obeisances. Jagat, of the cosmic manifestations. Stana, maintenance. Laya, annihilation. Udayeshu, of nature. Vigraya, the forms. Translation: Dear Lord, we beg to offer our obeisances unto you when the mind is fixed upon you. The world of duality, although a place for material enjoyment, appears meaningless. Your transcendental form is full of transcendental bliss. We therefore offer our respects unto you. Your appearances as Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva are meant for the purpose of creating, maintaining, and annihilating this cosmic manifestation. Purport: a pure devotee whose mind is always engaged in the service of the Lord can certainly appreciate the impermanences of this material world. Although such a devotee may be engaged in executing material activities, this stage is called Anasakti. It's not Shakti, right? There's no Shakti. As explained by Srila Rupa Goswami, Anashaktasya. Prabhu, is it Shak or Sak? The Anasak, because I don't see the apostrophe above the S or below. So do we pronounce the S as S, ne, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, this is Anasakti.
Anasakti, okay, not Shakti. Yes, like Gaura Shakti. Okay, where was I? Sakti, Anasakti. Where is Anasakti? Okay, as explained by Srila.
It is the Prabhu, it is the opposite of Asakti. Anasakti is Anasakti is the antonym of Asakti.
Oh, so usually in Sanskrit you use like a to do opposite, like dharma. So like
That depends.
something like
That
that.
depends on the letter the word starts with. Okay. If it is if it is a consonant, you will just prefix a to it. If it begins with a vowel, you have to add ana.
Okay.
To be on. Asuya, anasuya. Asakti, anasakti. Dharma starts with consonant. That's why you should only add a, which becomes adharma.
Dharma. Okay. Now I understand.
Satyam, asatyam.
Oh, yes. We learn every day, Prabhu. You're actually good in Sanskrit, ne, Prabhu? I've seen your details about Sanskrit.
I'm not good at Sanskrit, but I have learned a little bit. Which I can manage in my day-to-day activities.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu, how to go? As explained by Srila Rupa Goswami, Anasaktasya Vishayan Yatartam upayunjataha. A devotee is always unattached to material activities because in the liberated stage, his mind is always fixed on the lotus feet of the Lord. This material world is called Dvaita, the world of duality. A devotee knows very well that everything within this material world is but a manifestation of the Supreme Lord's energy. To maintain the three modes of material nature, the Supreme Lord takes on different forms as Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva, unaffected by the modes of material nature. The Lord takes on different forms to create, maintain, and annihilate this cosmic manifestation. The conclusion is that although the pure devotee appears to engage in material activities in the service of the Lord, he knows very well that material enjoyment for sense gratification has no use whatsoever. Text 24. Namo Vishuddha Sadvaya Haraye Hari Medase Vasudevaya Krishnaya Prabhave Sarva Sattvatam. Synonyms: Namaha, obeisances, Vishuddha Sadvaya, unto you whose existence is free from all material influence. Haraye, is it Haraye? Haraye, who takes away all miserable conditions of devotees. Hari Medase, whose brain works only for the deliverance of the conditioned soul. Vasudevaya, the all-pervading Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishnaya, unto Krishna. Prabhave, who increases the influence, Sarva Sattvatam, of all kinds of devotees. Translation: Dear Lord, we offer our respectful obeisances unto you because your existence is completely independent of all material influences. Your Lordship always take away the devotee's miserable conditions, for your brain plans how to do so. You live everywhere as Paramatma, therefore you are known as Vasudeva. You also accept Vasudeva as your father, and you are celebrated by the name of Krishna. You are so kind that you always increase the influence of Krishna. I know that Vasudeva is his father, but then which Krishna is called Vasudeva?
No, I don't remember it exactly, but whatever you said seems to be correct because the Krishna which appeared on the battlefield was, I think, Vasudeva.
Yes, Prabhu.
But I don't remember it exactly. I think I need to check it out once again.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Where is this described? Is it in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Prabhu? Is it Chaitanya? I think it's in Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is mentioned somewhere in Chaitanya Charitamrita.
I'm not sure, yes, Prabhu. Because I saw it where, I think it was in the Mahabharata, where Arjuna, or was it Arjuna dressing Lord Krishna as Vasudeva? Like, hey, Vasudeva, something like that. And Shyam Sundara Prabhu, the original Krishna, the fluid.
Shyam Sundara.
Yeah, the one who was intermingling with Śrīmad-Radharani, right? Okay, Prabhu.
Yes.
So meaning, Prabhu, one thing that I want to understand, are these like the incarnations, or is it something like, you see, like the lesson that we just come from, when he's changing body, but then the Supreme Lord cannot change body because it's not a material body. So, yeah.
These are the different forms. You cannot call them incarnations. These are the different forms of the original Krishna to perform some specific activities.
Oh yes, bro. Because the thing that I wanted to understand was that Lord Krishna reincarnated and he was called Lord Ram, he was called Lord Narasimha Dev, Lord Varaha. He came with different forms, right? Different times. But then, as Govinda, as Shyam Sundara, as what can I say again? Madhusudana, like, you know, S. Keshava.
Vasudeva, Madhusudana, Madhava.
Yes, Prabhu. Like those are just, it's one person performing different activities in Dwarpa Yuga. Who came in Dwarpa Yuga?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. I was going to say he's changing bodies, Prabhu, like us, but then I found, nah, it's a spiritual body. Okay, was that the purport? Or should I reread the translation or continue at the purport?
Continue the purport.
Okay, Prabhu. Purport. In the previous verse, it has been said, Gre Hita Maya Guna Vikraya, that the Lord accepts three kinds of bodies, Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, for the purposes of creating, maintaining, and annihilating the cosmic manifestation. The three prominating deities of the material universe, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, are called Guna avatars. There are many kinds of incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the first incarnation within this material world are Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshvara, Shiva. Out of these three, Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva accept material bodies, but Lord Vishnu does not accept a material body. But then, Prabhu, it's like I've read somewhere where it says Lord Brahma does not have a physical body like us.
Yes, Prabhu.
Material body.
But Sabal is material.
Sorry, Prabhu?
Yes, Sabal body, but Sabal is material.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Okay. Lord Vishnu is therefore known as Vishuddha Sattva. His existence is completely free from the contamination of the material modes of nature. One should therefore not think that Lord Vishnu is in the same category with Lord Brahma and Shiva. The Shastra forbids us to think in this way. Yeah, remember this, that they say Lord Shiva is controlling the mode of ignorance, but then yet he's not under the mode of ignorance. So yeah, Prabhu, there's a sloka that says, sometimes goodness, it's like goodness overcomes passion and ignorance. Sometimes ignorance overcomes passion and goodness, and then sometimes passion overcomes goodness and ignorance, like something like that. Does that apply for the demigods?
But
Yes,
Prabhu?
it does. It does. It
Oh.
does. It does.
Okay.
But the predominating quality for demigods is goodness.
Oh, it's
Okay,
goodness.
we have passion.
Yes,
Okay,
bro.
and the lower species have ignorance as the main quality.
Yes, Prabhu. And then we in earth, passion. Yes.
Passion.
Okay,
That's
and
why
then
we
above
always
goodness.
like to. That's the reason why we always like to compete with others.
Oh yes, Prabhu.
That
Unknowingly,
competition is the form of is the mode of passion.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. Yes, understood. So, okay, Prabhu, like meaning when Lord Krishna is referring to the three worlds, already the three worlds are already categorized as goodness, passion, and ignorance, right?
Yes, three, not exact single world. Okay, there are different worlds. For example, if we
Or
have
like
14
they're divided into
planets,
three worlds, right?
14 planets, but they are divided into three categories.
Yes, Prabhu. That's what I was actually referring to. Yeah. Not exactly like three planets like us, Jupiter, Mars. Yeah, like nah.
No.
Yes, Prabhu. So, but then 14, like sometimes I try to divide this 14 by 3, but then I see that nah, it's highly impossible. So could we say that maybe some are in half, some are half in, half out, like let's say F. I see that it's actually in between the
No,
hellish planets and
all the planets lower than Earth are in the mode of ignorance.
yes, Prabhu.
Atala, Vitala,
Okay, Prabhu.
Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala.
Yes, Prabhu. I even learned them, Prabhu, just because you were singing them. Natala, Sutala, Vitala. Yes, Prabhu. Okay, so now,
Yeah.
should I continue?
Yes, please.
Yastu Narayanam Devam Brahma Rudra Di Dvaivatai Samatvenaiva Viksheta Sapashandi Bhavedur Vam. But Prabhu, I want the normal flow, I want the normal tune for this one. Yastu Narayanam Devam Brahma Rudra Di Devatai Samadvenaiva Viksheta Sapashandi Bhavedurvam. Yeah, that one I got wrong. Sami Prabhu, can you help? Quickly. See, time is flying.
Yastu Narayanam Devam Brahmarudradidaivatai Samatvenaiva Viksheta Sapashandi Bhavedruvam.
Haribo. I'm so Sami Prabhu. When you find me struggling to recite the verse, you roll your eyes over like, ah, rascals.
I don't know either.
You do, Prabhu. You've been reciting for over a year. Okay, let me continue. One who considers Lord Vishnu to be in the same category with the Devas, like Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva, or who thinks Lord Brahma and Shiva. Maybe Semi Prabhu's phone is, or the laptop, it's flat.
Let us wait for him to rejoin.
Yes, Prabhu. We already read for 20 minutes.
We can continue for about 30 more minutes as well.
Yeah, no problem.
The computer died.
Thought as much.
Were we here?
Okay, yes. Let me read that paragraph. One who considers Lord Vishnu to be in the same category with the Devas, like Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva, or who thinks Lord Brahma and Shiva to be equal to Lord Vishnu, is to be considered as Pashandi, a faithless non-believer. Therefore, in this verse, Lord Vishnu is distinguished in the words Namo Vishuddha Sadvaya. Although a living entity like us, Lord Brahma is exalted due to his pious activities. Therefore, he is given the high post of Brahma. Lord Shiva is not actually like a living entity, but he is not the supreme personality of Godhead. His position is somewhere between Vishnu, the supreme personality of Godhead, and Brahma, the living entity. Lord Shiva is therefore explained in Brahma Samhita in this way. Shiram yata dadai vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pratagasit hitoho ya shambhutam apitata samupa iti karyad govindamadi purusham damaham bhajami. I wish I knew how to sing. Lord Shiva is considered to be like yogurt that die. Yogurt is nothing but transformed milk. Yo, Prabhu, you know, it took me like a whole year to understand this analogy. I don't know if I was unattentively reading before, you know. Oh, Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna being explained as yogurt and milk. Okay, yes. Lord Shiva is considered Lord Shiva is considered to be like yogurt. Dadai, yogurt is nothing but transformed milk. Nonetheless, yogurt cannot be accepted as milk. Similarly, Lord Shiva holds almost all the powers of Lord Vishnu. and he is also above the qualities of the living entity. But he is not that. But he is not exactly like Vishnu. Just as yogurt, transformed milk is not exactly like milk, the supreme personality of Godhead is also described herein as Vasudevaya Krishnaya. Krishna is the original supreme personality of Godhead, and all Vishnu expansions are his plenary portions or portions of his plenary portions known as Swamsha and Kala. Isn't Kala like time? The Swamsha or direct expansions is
Kala means time, not Kala. Kala.
or Kala or like what's the like with the double A or what?
Yes.
Okay, Kala.
Kala. So the what do you call that hyphen above A is
Yes.
in the first is on the first A. Kala.
Oh, yes, Kala. Oh, yeah, Prabhu, you are even aware of that. Sometimes it can be on the first A. I'm not aware of that. Okay, should I continue? The Vamsha or direct expansions is also called Amsha. All Vishnu Tattvas are Swamsha, direct parts and partials of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Krishna is known as Vasudeva, because he appeared in this material world as the son of Vasudeva. Similarly, he is known as Devaki Nandana, Yashoda Nandana, and so on. Yeah, this is what I was referring to, Prabhu. You know, he was changing names in Dwarpa Yoga. A lot of names were mentioned.
Lot of names because
Nanda
depending on the activities he execute.
performed.
Okay,
Yes,
he
yes, Prabhu.
executes because in fact, see, Devaki Nandana is nothing but Krishna, but he is referred as the son of Devaki. Similarly,
Devaki,
the
yes.
son of Yashoda, the
Yes, and
son
the son
of
of Nanda.
Nanda, but
Yes,
he is
yes,
the
Prabhu.
same Krishna. There are no
Yes, yes,
different
Prabhu.
Krishnas here.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I understand. And it seems as if like, Devaki did not enjoy Lord Krishna, you know? Like Lord Krishna was always there, or was there a time where they used to live together?
Yes.
Okay, maybe when they went to Mathura, ne?
Right. After
Okay, yes.
after he had killed Kamsa, Krishna remained with Devaki and Vasudeva.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu. And I remember he made, is it Ugrasena the king? Was it Ugrasena?
Yes, Ugrasena,
Okay, yes.
the father of Kamsa.
Yes, yes. Who was jailed by Kamsa, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Again and again, the Lord is very much interested in increasing the influence of his devotees. Therefore, he is described herein as Prabhave Sarva Sattvatam. The Sattvata community is a community of Vaishnavas, pure devotees of the Lord. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has unlimited powers, and he wants to see that his devotees are also entrusted with an unlimited powers. A devotee of the Lord is always, therefore, extinguished from all other living entities. The word Hari means one who takes away all miserable conditions, and Hari Medase means that the Lord is always planning ways to deliver the conditioned soul from the clutches of Maya. The Lord is so kind that he personally incarnates to deliver the conditioned souls, and whenever he comes, he makes his plans. It's like I have chili in my eyes. They're crying. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion. I advent myself millennium after millennium. Bhagavad Gita 4.8. Yada yada hi dharmasya. Okay, but that's 4.7. Since the Lord delivers all conditioned souls from the clutches of Maya, he is known as Hari Meda. in the list of incarnations, Krishna is described as the supreme and original personality of Godhead. Ete chamsha kalaha pumsaha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayanti Yuge Yuge Bhagavatam 1.3.28. Krishna, the original personality of Godhead, appears in this material world when the demigods who are devotees of the Lord are disturbed by the demons. I think it was it Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, where did the I think demigods had to go to the, I don't know what's this ocean called. I don't know if it was. Do you know it, Praveen Prabhu? Where they went to pray to the Lord for help. I don't know who was taking, or was it Hiranyakashipu taking over heaven, removing Lord Indra, something like that.
Yes.
I don't know if you know that. Yes,
yes. It's Hiranyakashipu, yes. Hiranyakashipu took over all the positions of the demigods and troubled them a lot. So that's the reason why they went to Lord Vishnu on the causal ocean to pray for his mercy to kill Hiranyakashipu.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Oh, the Karana Ocean. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Because I was not sure if it was Garba or. But Prabhu, they could not enter. Ne? It's like they could not enter that ocean or what. They used to stand like outside, something like that, because of their impureness.
They cannot enter the ocean. They have to stand near the ocean and pray for the Lord's mercy.
Okay, yes, Prabhu. Okay, Krishna, the original personality of Godhead, appears in this material world then when the demigods who are devotees of the Lord are disturbed by the demons. Sometimes I feel like Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are they just play, like it's like they're playing a game, Prabhu. It's like they empower some demons. Just know, it's like they know already what's going to happen, because they are much more clever than us.
Yes.
But it's like it's something that needs to happen. Eh? It's like it's prescribed. Because I heard that when
because see, demigods cannot approach the Lord directly.
Oh, yes, bro.
So they have to first go to Brahma.
Oh, yes, bro. So Brahma can approach the Lord directly.
Yes.
But as Shirodakshai or Garbhodakshai, does he go to Shirodakshai or Garbhodakshai or Karanadakshai or like the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly?
I think he goes to Kshirodakshai Vishnu.
Oh, yes, bro. The one in the heart, right?
No. Who resides on the causal ocean? Is it Kshirodaya?
Karanadakshai. That's Karanadakshai.
Karanadaka. Then Brahma goes to Karanadakshai Vishnu.
Oh, he goes to Karana.
Hmm.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay, I think I read this one. Probably we can go to text 25. I'll just read maybe last 10 minutes. Maybe someone else can read.
I will read, bro. No problem.
Okay, bro.
Text 25. Namak Kamala Nabhaya, Namak Kamala Maline, Namak Kamala. I will read, bro.
Okay, bro. No problem.
Yeah. Text 25. Yeah. Namak Kamala Nabhaya, Namak Kamala Padaya, Namaste. Kamalekshana synonyms Nama. We offer our respectful obeisances, Kamala Nabhaya, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whose abdomen the original lotus flower originated. Namaha obeisances Kamala Maline, who is always decorated with a garland of lotus flowers. Namaha obeisances Kamala Padaya, whose feet are as beautiful and fragrant as the lotus flower. Namaste, obeisances unto you, Kamala Ekshana, whose eyes are exactly like the petals of the lotus flower. Translation purport is divine graces Swami Prabhupada. Translation: Dear Lord, we offer our respectful obeisances unto you because from your abdomen sprouts the lotus flower, the origin of all living entities. You are always decorated with a lotus garland, and your feet resemble the lotus flower with all its fragrance. Your eyes are also like the petals of a lotus flower. Therefore, we always offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Purport. The word Kamalanabhaya indicates that Lord Vishnu is the origin of the material creation. From the abdomen of Garbhodakasai Vishnu, a lotus flower sprouts. Lord Brahma, the first creation of the universe, is born from this lotus flower, and subsequently Lord Brahma creates the whole universe. The origin of all creation is therefore Lord Vishnu, and the origin of all the Vishnu Tattvas is Lord Krishna. Consequently, Krishna is the origin of everything. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Aham sarvasya prabho mattasma sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. Prabhu, Swami Prabhu. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Bhagavad Gita 10:8. Lord Krishna says, I am the origin of everything. Therefore, whatever we see emanates from him. This is also confirmed in the Vedanta Sutra, Janmadasya Yataha. The word, the absolute truth is he from whom everything emanates. Text 26. Namah Kamala Kinjalaka Vishangamala Vasase Sarvabhuta Nivasaya Namo Yukshmahi Sakshine. Synonyms: Namaha, obeisances. Kamala, Kinjalka, like the saffron in a lotus flower. Kushanga, yellowish. Amala, spotless. Vasase, unto him whose garment. Sarvabhuta, of all living entities. Nivasaya, the shelter. Namaha, obeisances. Ayungshmahi, Ayungshmahi. Let us offer Sakshini unto the supreme witness. Translation: Dear Lord, the garment you have put on is yellowish in color like the saffron of a lotus flower, but it is not made of anything material. Since you live in everyone's heart, you are the direct witness of all the activities of all living entities. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you again and again. Purport: in this verse, the dress of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his all pervasive nature are described. The Lord puts on a dress that is yellow, but such a garment is never to be considered material. The garments of the Lord are also the Lord. They are non-different from the Lord because they are spiritual in nature. The word Sarvabhuta Nivasaya further clarifies how Lord Vishnu lives in everyone's heart and acts as the direct witness of all the activities of the conditioned soul. Within this material world, the conditioned soul has desires and acts in accordance with these desires. All these acts are observed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarvasya jaham hridi sannivishto mattasmriti jnanam apohanam cha. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Vedescha sarve rahame vedyo vedanta Veda. Vedescha sarver ahameva vedyo Vedantakrud Veda videvacha. The Lord is present in everyone's heart and He gives the living entity intelligence. According to the desires of the living entity, the Lord makes him remember or forget. If the living entity is demonic and wants to forget the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Lord gives him the intelligence to be able to forget the Supreme Lord forever. Similarly, when a devotee wants to serve the Supreme Lord, the Lord, as Paramatma, gives the devotee the intelligence to make progress in devotional service. The Lord directly witnesses our activities and experiences our desires. The Supreme Lord gives us the facilities to act in the way we wish. Text 27. Rupam Bhagavata Tvetad Asesha Klesha Sankshayam Avikshritam Naha Klishtanam Kim Anyad Anukampitam. Synonyms: Rupam, form, Bhagavata, by your lordship, tu, but, etad, this, Ashesha, unlimited, Klesha, miseries, Sankhyam, which dissipates, Avikshritam, revealed, Naha, of us, Shtanam, who are suffering from material conditions, Kim Anyat, what to speak of, Anukampitam, those to whom you are always favorably disposed. Translation: Dear Lord, we conditioned souls are always covered by ignorance in the bodily conception of life. We therefore always prefer the miserable conditions of material. We therefore always prefer the miserable conditions of material existence. To deliver us from these miserable conditions, you have advented yourself in this transcendental form. This is evidence of your unlimited causeless mercy unto those of us who are suffering in this way. What then to speak of the devotees to whom you are always so favorably disposed? Purport: when the Lord appears in his original form, he acts to deliver the pious and annihilate the miscreants. Bhagavad Gita 4:8. Although he annihilates the demons, he nonetheless benefits them. It is said that all the living entities who died on the battlefield of Kurukshetra attained their original constitutional position, Swarupa, because they had the chance to see Krishna face to face riding in the chariot of Arjuna. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, superficially, two things were going on. The demons were being killed and the devotee Arjuna was being protected. However, the results were the same for everyone. Thus, it is said that the appearance of the Lord diminishes all kinds of miserable conditions caused by material existence. It is clearly stated in this verse that this form, Asesa Klesha Sankshayam, it is meant to diminish all the miserable conditions experienced in life, not only by the devotees but by all others. Avikshritam Naha Klishtanam. The Prachetas identified themselves as common men. Kim Anyad Anukampitam. The devotees are always favorably accepted by the Lord. The Lord shows all mercy not only to conditioned souls but also to the devotees who are already liberated due to their devotional service. The form of the Lord, as worshipped in the temples, is called Archa Vigraha or Archavatara, the worshipable form, the deity incarnation. This facility is offered to neophyte devotees so that they can see the real form of the Lord face to face and offer their respectful obeisances and sacrifices in the form of Archa. Through such facilities, the neophytes gradually invoke their original Krishna consciousness. Deity worship is in the form of temple. Deity worship in the form of temple worship is the most valuable benediction given by the Lord to beginners. All neophytes must therefore engage in the worship of the Lord by keeping the Archavatara at home or in the temple. Text 28. Etavantam hi vibhuvir bhavyam dineshu vatsalaihi. एतावत्त्वं हि विभुभिर्भाव्यं दीनेषु वत्सलैः स्मर्यते काले स्वबुद्ध याभद्रा रन्धनं synonyms etavat thus tvam your lordship he certainly vibhubhi by expansions bhavyam to be conceived Dineshu unto the humble devotees, Vatsalaihi, compassionate, yet which anusmaryate is always remembered, Kale, in due course of time, buddhya, by one's devotional service, Abhadra Randhana, O killer of all inauspiciousness. Translation: Dear Lord, you are the killer of all inauspicious things. You are compassionate upon your poor devotees through the expansion of your Archa Vigraha. You should certainly think of us as your eternal servants. Purport. The form of the Lord, known as Archa Vigraha, is an expansion of his unlimited potencies. When the Lord is gradually satisfied with the service of a devotee, in due course of time, he accepts the devotee as one of his many unalloyed servants. By nature, the Lord is very compassionate. Therefore, the service of neophyte devotees is accepted by the Lord, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Patram pushpam phalantoyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahrityam asnami prayatatmanah. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. Bhagavad Gita 9:26. The devotee offers eatables in the form of vegetables, fruits, leaves, and water to the Archa Vigraha. The Lord, being Bhakta Vatsala, compassionate upon his devotees, accepts these offerings. Atheists may think that the devotees are engaged in idol worship, but the fact is different. Janardhana, the Supreme Lord, accepts bhava, the attitude of service. The neophyte devotee engaged in the worship of the Lord may not understand the value of such worship, but the Supreme Lord, being Bhaktavatsala, accepts his devotee and in due course of time takes him home. In this connection, there is a story about a Brahmana who was offering sweet rice to the Lord within his mind. The Brahmana had no money nor any means of worshipping the deity, but within his mind he arranged everything nicely. He had gold pots to bring water from the sacred rivers to wash the deity, and he offered the deity very sumptuous food, including sweet rice. Once, before he offered the sweet rice, he thought that it was too hot, and he thought, oh, let me test it. It is very hot. When he put his finger in the sweet rice to test it, his finger was burned and his meditation broken. Although he was offering food to the Lord within his mind, the Lord accepted it nonetheless. Consequently, the Lord in Vaikuntha immediately sent a chariot to bring the Brahmana back home, back to Godhead. Thus, it is the duty of every sincere devotee to accept the Archa Vigraha at home or in the temple and worship the form of the Lord as advised in authorized scriptures and directed by the spiritual master. Text 29. Enu pashantir bhutanam shullakanam apihatam antarhitontar hridaye Tasman no Veda Nashi Saha. Synonyms. Ena, by which process? Upashantihi, satisfaction of all desires. Bhutanam, of all the living entities. Kshullakanam, very much fallen. Api, although. Ihatam, desiring many things. Antarhitaha, hidden. Antahridaye, in the core of heart. The core of heart. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Swami Prabhu. In the core of the heart. Kasmat, why? Naha, our. Veda, he knows. Na, not. Ashisaha, desires. Translation. When the Lord, out of his natural compassion, thinks of his devotees, by that process only are all desires of the neophyte devotee fulfilled. The Lord is situated in every living entity's heart, although the living entity may be very insignificant. The Lord knows everything about the living entity, including all his desires. Although we are very insignificant, why should the Lord not know our desires? Purport. A very advanced devotee does not think himself advanced. He is always very humble. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, in his plenary expansion as the Paramatma or Super Soul, sits in everyone's heart and can understand the attitudes and desires of his devotees. The Lord also gives opportunity to the non-devotees to fulfill their desires, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, Matta Smriti Jnanam Apohanam Cha. Whatever a living entity desires, however insignificant he may be, is noted by the Lord, who gives him a chance to fulfill his desires. If the desires of the non-devotees are fulfilled, why not those of the devotee? If your devotee simply wants to engage in the service of the Lord without material desire, and if he wants this within the core of his heart, where the Lord is situated, and if he is without ulterior motive, why should the Lord not understand? If a sincere devotee renders service to the Lord or to the Acha Vigraha, the form of the Lord, all his activities prove successful because the Lord is present within his heart and understands his sincerity. Thus, if a devotee, with all confidence, goes on discharging the prescribed duties of devotional service, he will ultimately attain success. Text 30. असावेव वरो स्माकम् ईप्सितो जगतः पते प्रसन्नो भगवान् येषाम् अपवर्ग गुरुर्गतिः. Synonyms. Asau, that. Eva, certainly. Varaha, benediction. Asmakam, our. Ipsitaha, desired. Jagathaha, of the universe. Pate, O Lord. Prasannaha, satisfied. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Esham, with whom. Apavarga, of transcendental loving service. Guruhu, the teacher. Gatihi, the ultimate goal of life. Translation. O Lord of the universe, you are the actual teacher of the science of devotional service. We are satisfied that your Lordship is the ultimate goal of our lives, and we pray that you will be satisfied with us. That is our benediction. We do not desire anything other than your full satisfaction. Purport. In this verse, the words Apavarga Guru Gatihi are very insignificant. According to Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the Lord, the Supreme Lord, is the ultimate fact of the absolute truth. Brahmite Paramatmeti Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Sadhyate. Bhagavatam 1 to 11. The absolute truth is realized in three features: impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and ultimately the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. The word Apavarga means liberation. Pavarga means material existence. In material existence, one always works very hard but is ultimately baffled. One then dies and has to accept another body to work very hard again. This is the cycle of material existence. Apavarga means just the opposite. Instead of working hard like cats and dogs, one returns home back to Godhead. Liberation begins with emerging into the Brahman effulgence of the Supreme Lord. This conception is held by the Jnani Sampradaya, philosophical speculators, but realization of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is higher. When a devotee understands that the Lord is satisfied, liberation or merging into the effulgence of the Lord is not very difficult. One has to approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the impersonal Brahman effulgence, just as one has to approach the sun through the sunshine. It is not very difficult to merge into the impersonal effulgence of the Lord Brahman if one has satisfied the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
One more.
Text 31. Varanam Varam Prinimahetapi Natha Tvat Parata Parat Na Hyantas Tvad Vibhuti Nam Sonanta Iti Giyase. Synonyms. Varam benediction. Prinimahe. We shall pray for. Atapi. Therefore. Natha. O Lord. Tvat. From you. Parataha. Parat. Beyond the transcendence. Na. Not. He. Certainly. Antaha. And. Tvat. Your. Vibhuti nam. Of opulences. Saha. You. Anantaha. Unlimited. Iti. Thus. Giyase. Are celebrated. Translation. Dear Lord, we shall therefore pray for your benediction because you are the supreme beyond all transcendence and because there is no end to your opulences. Consequently, you are celebrated by the name Ananta. Purport. There was no need for the Prachetas to ask any benediction from the Supreme Lord because the devotees are simply satisfied with the presence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Dhroma Raja practiced severe austerities and penances to see the Supreme Lord, and his intention was to receive benediction from the Lord. He wanted to acquire the throne of his father or attain an even better position. But when he was actually in the presence of the Supreme Lord, he forgot everything. He said, My dear Lord, I do not wish to ask any benediction. This is the actual position of the devotee. The devotee simply wants to be in the presence of the Supreme Lord, either in this world or in the next, and engage in his service. That is the ultimate goal and benediction for the devotees. The Lord asked the Prachetas to pray for some benediction, and they said, What kind of benediction should we pray for? The Lord is unlimited and there are unlimited benedictions. The purport is that if one must ask for benediction, he must ask for unlimited benediction. The words Tvat Parataha are very significant in this verse. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is Parataha Parat. The word para means transcendental, beyond this material world. This impersonal Brahman effulgence is beyond this material world, and this is called Parampadam. Arushya Krichrena Parampadam. Bhagavatam 10 to 32. Merging into the impersonal effulgence of the Lord is called Parampadam. But there is a higher transcendental position, which is the association of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Shabdyate. Bhagavatam 1 to 11. The absolute truth is realized first as impersonal Brahman, then as Paramatma, and finally as Bhagavan. Thus, the personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, is Paratah Parat, beyond Brahman and Paramatma realization. In this connection, Srila Jiva Goswami points out that Paratah Parat means better than the best. The best is the supreme world and it is known as Brahman. The supreme personality of Godhead, however, is known as Parabrahman. Therefore, Paratah Parat means better than Brahman realization. As will be explained in the next verse, the Prachetas plan to ask the Lord for something that has no limit. The Lord's pastimes, qualities, forms, and names are all unlimited. There is no limit to his name, forms, pastimes, creation, and paraphernalia. The living entity cannot conceive of the unlimitedness of the unlimited. However, if living entities are engaged in hearing about the unlimited potencies of the Supreme Lord, they are factually connected directly to the unlimited. Such understanding of the unlimited becomes unlimited by hearing and chanting. One more verse, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Text 32. Let us see what Prachetas has asked for.
Yes, Prabhu.
From the Lord. Text 32. पारिजातेञ्जसा लब्धे शारङ्गोऽन्ययन् न सेवते त्वदङ्घ्रि मूलम् आसाद्य साक्षात् किं वृणीमहि. Synonyms. Parijate, the celestial tree known as Parijata. Anjasa, completely. Labdhe, having achieved. Sarangaha, a bee. Anyat, other. Sa, na sevate, does not resort to. Tvat angri, your lotus feet. Moolam, the root of everything. Asadya, having approached. Sakshat, directly. Kim, what? Kim, what? Rinimahi, may we ask. Translation. Dear Lord, when the bee approaches the celestial tree called the Parijata, it certainly does not leave the tree, because there is no need for such action. Similarly, when we have approached your lotus feet and taken your darshan, maybe, taken shelter of them, what further benediction may we ask of you? Purport. When a devotee is actually engaged in the service of the lotus feet of the Lord, his engagement in itself is so perfect that there is no need to ask for further benediction. When a bee approaches the Parijata tree, it gets unlimited supplies of honey. There is no need to go to another tree. If one is fixed in the service of the lotus feet of the Lord, there is unlimited transcendental bliss, and as such, there is no need to ask for further benediction. The Parijata tree is not commonly found within this material world. The Parijata tree is also known as Kalpa Vriksha, or the wish fulfilling tree. One can get anything he desires from such a tree. In the material world, one can get oranges from an orange tree or mangoes from a mango tree, but there is no possibility of getting oranges from a mango tree or vice versa. However, one can get whatever he wants from the Parijata tree: oranges, mangoes, bananas, and so on. This tree is found in the spiritual world. Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpavruksha Lakshavriteshu. The spiritual world, Chintamani Dhama, is surrounded by these Kalpavruksha trees. But the Parijata tree is also found in the kingdom of Indra, that is, on Indra's heavenly planet, Sargaloka. This Parijata tree was brought by Krishna to please Satyabhama, one of his queens, and this tree was implanted in the Dwarka mansions constructed for the queens. The lotus feet of the Lord are exactly like the Parijata trees or wish fulfilling trees, and the devotees are like bumblebees. They are always attracted by the lotus feet of the Lord. Text 33. Text 33. Yavatte mayaya sprishta brahmama iha karmabihi tavad bhavat prasanganam sangasyan no bhave. Synonyms. Yavat, as long as. Te, your. Mayaya, by the illusory energy. Sprishtah, contaminated. Brahma Maha, we wander. I have not completed it, Prabhu. There are some more words left above. Yeah. Brahma Maha, we wander. Iha, in this material world. Karma bihi, by the reaction of fruitive activities. Tavat, so long. Bhavat prasanganam, of your loving devotees. Sangaha, association. Syat, let there be. Naha, our. Bhave, bhave, in every species of life. Translation. Dear Lord, as long as we have to remain within this material world due to our material contamination and wander from one type of body to another and from one planet to another, we pray that we may associate with those who are engaged in discussing your pastimes. We pray for this benediction life after life in different bodily forms and on different planets. Okay, this is the benediction they wanted from the Lord. Purport. This is the best benediction that a devotee can ask of the Supreme Lord. This is also confirmed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sthane Stitaha Shrutigatam Tanuvan Mahobhi. Bhagavatam 10:14.3. One may be in one position or another according to destiny, but in any case, one must continue to hear about the activities and pastimes of the Supreme Lord regardless of circumstances. A pure devotee does not pray for liberation or for cessation of the cycle of birth and death because he does not consider that important. The most important thing for a devotee is getting a chance to hear about the pastimes and glories of the Lord. The devotees who engage in the service of the Lord in this world will have the same opportunity in the spiritual world also. Thus, for a devotee, everything is in the spiritual world. For as long as he can hear about the pastimes of the Lord or wherever he can chant, the Lord is personally present. Tatra tishtami narada yatra gayanti mad bhaktaha. When the pure devotees assemble to chant, hear, and talk about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the place where they assemble becomes Vaikuntha. For the devotee, there is no need to pray to the Lord for transferal to the Vaikuntha world. If your devotee can create Vaikuntha or Vrindavana anywhere simply by chanting the glories of the Lord without offense. The Prachetas pray for an opportunity to hear of the glories of the Lord in every form of life, bhave bhave. A living entity transmigrates from one body to another. The devotee is not particularly eager to stop this process. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu prays, Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatad Bhakti Rahaituki Tvayi. My dear Lord, life after life, may I be fixed in your pure devotional service. Out of humility, a devotee considers himself unfit to be transferred to the spiritual world. He always thinks himself contaminated by the modes of material nature, nor is there any need for a devotee to ask to be freed from the modes of material nature. Devotional service itself is in the transcendental position. Therefore, there is no question of asking for this special facility. The conclusion is that a pure devotee is not anxious to stop the repetition of birth and death, but is always eager to associate with devotees, with other devotees who are engaged in chanting and hearing about the glories of the Lord.
Haribo. Yes, Prabhu, this was a nice verse. Okay, now we go to six Astakam prayers. Thank you so much, Praveen Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Wants to start?
Cheto darpanamarjanam bhavamaha Davagnirvapanam Shreyakairava vitaranam Vidyavadhu jivanam Anandambudivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita swadanam Sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. नामकारी बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तेस् तत्रार्पिता नियमितः स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन्ममापि दुर्दैवमीदृशं ह्या जनिनानुरागः तृणादपि सुनीचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेन कीर्तनीयः सदा हरिः न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरि भवताद्भक्तिरहेतुकी त्वयि ऐनन्दतनुज किङ्करं पैत्तं मां विषमे भवाम्बुधौ कृपया तव पादपङ्कज सितधूलिसदृशं विचिन्तया नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदहृदया गिरा पुलकैर्निशितं वपुः कदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायितं निमीषेण चक्षुषा प्रवृषायितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्दविरहेण मे आश्लिष्य वा पादरतां पिनष्टु माम् अदर्शनं मर्महतां करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्तु स एव नापरः Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life or repeated birth and death. This Sankirtana movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by chanting your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O Son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth, and please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms of your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up and when will the air of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly in his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. Sri Sikshastakam ki jai, Chaitanya
Jai,
Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila
Jai,
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
बहु जन्म करे आदि श्रवण कीर्तन तबु तन पाए कृष्ण पदे प्रेमधना. If one is infested with the 10 offenses in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, despite his endeavor to chant the holy name for many births, he will not get the love of Godhead. That is the ultimate goal of this chanting. The offenses against the chanting of the holy name are as follows. The first offense is to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Second offense is to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. Third offense is to disobey the orders of the spiritual master and consider him as an ordinary person. Fourth offense is to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature in pursuance of the Vedic version. Fifth offense is to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Sixth offense is to give some interpretation on the holy name of the Lord. Seventh offense is to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of the Lord. Eighth is to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. Ninth offense is to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10th offense is not to have complete faith in the chanting of the holy names and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Let us offer our obeisances unto the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who can fulfill of the Lord, sir. They can fulfill the desires of everyone, just like desire trees, and they are full of compassion for the fallen souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo
Namo
namaha.
Namaha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna,
could you
Rishikesh.
give a short summary?
Yes,
In
Prabhu.
fact, see, this chapter is full of all the prayers offered to the Lord by the Prachetas.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, so you can go through them quickly as well from 21 today.
Translation.
Translation 22. Okay, see, God is prayed here as that you relieve all kinds of material distress. So if we want any relief from the material existence, we have to pray the Lord. Not
Yes,
not that we want to not that we have to make some arrangements which can subdue the material existence of any suffering in the material existence. Okay, so God is the Lord is very kind. He magnanimous. Okay, transcendental. He has transcendental qualities, and his holy names are also auspicious.
Yes, Prabhu.
So when the mind is fixed upon you, the world of duality, although a place for material enjoyment, appears meaningless. See, this world is full of duality. Sukham, dukkam,
Yes.
jayam, apajayam. Everything is duality in this world. But the solution for this, for eradicating duality, is to fix the mind on the lotus feet of the Lord.
Yes, Prabhu.
Similarly, there are all these are prayers, Prabhu.
So, Prabhu, from 21 to 31, right? 10 verses a day.
Yes, and but the important point that everyone has to remember is when Lord asked Prachetas to ask for to seek any benediction from him, they did not ask for any material benediction, not even the liberation. What they asked ultimately was they are ready to take birth in any species form of the life, but they wanted the association of the Lord where the Lord's names, pastimes, stories are heard from the devotees.
Yes, Prabhu.
Maybe you can open the 30th verse, Prabhu. 30th. Go to the purport. Is it 30 or 31? Come down now. Prabhu, we are in 31st chapter of 30th. 20.
31st, I think, Prabhu.
31st, bro. Yeah, 30.
Dear?
Yeah, this is the one. Go to 33, Prabhu. 33rd verse. Yeah, 33. Come down. Yeah. This is the best benediction that a devotee can ask of the Supreme Lord. This is also confirmed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So one may be in one position or another according to destiny. But in any case, one must continue to hear about the activities and pastimes of the Supreme Lord, regardless of circumstances. A pure devotee does not pray for liberation or for cessation of the cycle of birth and death because he does not consider it important. So, what a pure devotee considers more important is the association of the devotee. He is getting a chance to hear about the pastimes and glories of the Lord. So, a devotee can hear the pastimes and glories of the Lord only when he is in the association of the devotees, other devotees. In fact, that is mentioned is here as well. Okay, the devotees who engage in the service of the Lord in this world will have the same opportunity in the spiritual world also. Thus, for a devotee, everything is in the spiritual world. For as long as he can hear about the pastimes of the Lord, or whenever he chants, wherever he can chant, the Lord is personally present.
Yes, Prabhu.
When the pure devotees assemble to chant, hear, and talk about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the place where they assemble becomes Vaikuntha. For a devotee, there is no need to pray to the Lord for transfer to the Vaikuntha planet.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
wherever a devotee chants, or maybe a group of devotees chants, hears, and talks about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that place becomes the Vaikuntha. So this is the important prayer made by Prachetas to the Lord, asking the Lord to grant them the association of the devotees where his pastimes, glories, names can be heard.
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, I asked you about the Durloka and Bhurloka.
Yes, I have that too. I have that. Mm, 1 second. Let me open it. So you want to know the residents of all these planets.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhus, I'm saying today is the highest record of association. Started
Why,
from the
bro?
Q&A. It started with the Q&A. After the Q&A, it was, what do you call, Vesh Prabhu was there with the presentation, and then the reading session. So looking at the time, it started from, I think it was 2:30, 2:15, the Q&A. And now it's like 7.
It's 10 past 10 in India.
Sorry,
Yes,
Prabhu?
Prabhu.
It's 10 past 10 in India already.
Oh, and my sleep, Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
Not a problem. I can read one more hour as well along with you.
Was it this one?
Why are you reading with this now, Prabhu?
It was
Oh.
conclusion for Rishikesh, bro.
So let me share my screen, Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
So, Prabhu, I have slept for
Yes,
1
Prabhu.
hour, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for association, Shubham Prabhu.
I was sleeping, but now I am awake. Yes.
Did you get it?
Yes. Second. Is my screen visible to all of you?
It's loading,
Still
Prabhu.
sharing, Prabhu.
This is the article I have found on internet. I think this was designed by ISKCON, referring to Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam maybe, or maybe other scriptures as well. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Prabhu.
So now here the description of the Atala planet is given here. So in the planet, the yawning of a demon has produced three kinds of women called. Okay, that's okay. See in Atala, where is that? I think see this is the place where mostly demons reside, who are full of lust. This is the place where the demons reside, Prabhu. In short.
Prabhu, I was saying that the Burloka and Burloka.
Oh, okay. This is the Suttala, Tala, Talaraha, Talarasa, Talapatala. Bhavarloka. Okay, I think it's mentioned above.
I don't know if it's my network because it still says screen has started sharing.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it the same with you,
See.
Rishikesh, Prabhu?
No, Prabhu.
Okay. Now I see now.
Okay, Bhuvarloka, see, Prabhu, the planetary system in which we are living is called Bhuvarloka. Okay, I think you are
Yes,
asking
Prabhu.
about Bhuvarloka. Yeah, Bhuvar. The
Yes, Prabhu.
demigods, semi-demigods, Gandharvas, Charanas, Vidyadharas, etc. are all highly intelligent persons in the upper planets. The human beings are inhabitants of the intermediate planets, and the asuras are inhabitants of the lower planets. Okay. Here, while
Yes.
he was passing in the direction of all celestial Charanas and Gandha, as well as the Munis and damsels of the heavenly planets prayed and offered him. Okay. The lower planets are called Bhuvarloka, the middle systems are called Bhuvarloka, and the higher planetary systems are called Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka.
Sorry,
Prabhu, can you please share
Prabhu,
this,
I have
Prabhu?
a question.
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you please share this, Prabhu?
Prabhu,
I'll share.
Jambudweep is the part of middle, or where is that, Prabhu?
No, I haven't heard you properly, Prabhu.
Prabhu is asking that.
Jambudweep is a part of middle planetary system, or where is the Jambudweep?
The Jumbo Deep, where is it? Is it part of the middle or the high?
Prabhu, Jambudweep is on Earth, Prabhu.
Prabhu, isn't it part of the... Okay, but then I thought it was part of the oceans. Okay, but then no. The liquid, I thought it was there. The liquid of ocean, the ocean of milk, yogurt.
That's see, we have to look at the entire picture. I have seen it at Anuttama Prabhu's residence. Okay, we have to get that entire picture of the whole picture, which covers the entire creation of the Lord.
I think it's there in
Okay.
ISKM group, Prabhu. There's a PDF that they did specially for that.
Is it? Can you share that with me? I don't have it handy right now.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay, but then I need to go find it because I think I've also downloaded it.
Sami Prabhu, do you have that handy with you?
And Prabhu, I also need, Prabhu, please send to me also.
Prabhu, what? What? Do you have what?
Do you have the picture that depicts all the planetary systems, the place where Lord resides, like Golok, Vrindavana, Vaikunta?
Let me share. I'm sharing, Prabhu.
Yes,
Let me
Shubham.
share, Prabhu. I found it.
Thank you, Shubham Prabhu, for your association.
Thank you, Shubham Prabhu.
Why you want me to leave, Prabhu?
No.
I don't want you to leave, Prabhu.
But sorry, Prabhu, you said it's like you're greeting him to leave. There, Prabhu, give me WhatsApp.
Have you shared that with me on WhatsApp?
Yes, I shared it. I think it's called Goloka Chat 1. Oh, you don't want that one?
1 second, let me stop my screen. I cannot. Goloka Chat. No, I haven't received your message yet, Prabhu.
You haven't?
Yeah,
But
I got
it's
it now.
double.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it now.
The message was still traveling, Prabhu. You live far.
Yes. Goloka.
I think I have several. I had different. But then, Prabhu, there's this big chart where you can see where it has even the code that shows you that you can get out of Earth to go into the spiritual world. There was something like that.
Maybe Levan Prabhu, can you share that, because I'm unable to download it right now.
Am I able to share with the phone?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let me share.
It's dropped. Niho, I will share this article with all of you, Prabhu. Maybe you can go through it. About it covers everything about all the planets.
Sorry, bro.
No, I will share this article with everyone so that you can go through it and understand what is happening in each planet.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Please share it. That would be useful. Prabhu, you said I must share, I don't know why it exited. Or you said I must share my screen, right?
So,
Can you hear me,
Prabhu, Telegram is banned in India till when, Prabhu?
22nd.
Oh.
22nd of this month.
Thank you for sharing, Prabhu.
No.
Prabhu, you said I must share my screen, right? Oh.
So, Prabhu, I was opening the Telegram and there was no activity, so I was thinking why, but I have seen your message in the group.
You know what is the issue, Prabhu?
Prabhu, I need to go also.
Thank you, Professor.